Disclaimer, y'all. This video might be a little shaky. I did record it myself while I was trying to cook it. You might end up hearing Josh in the background. He's playing PlayStation while I'm trying to edit this video. But please don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Leave it in the comments if you guys want to see more cooking videos, what you want to see. And we love you, and thanks for watching. Bye. So today I'm going to be cooking, I guess you could say tacos for my family or whatever. I kind of sort of cook mine differently. We like some peppers in it and some grilled onions and things like that in ours. So I'm just going to show you guys what I do, and if you want to see exactly how I make our tacos, then stay tuned. Alright guys, first thing I start out with is I have to turn the stove onto medium. So I'm on a medium heat, and while I got a cold pan, I like to go ahead and put my olive oil in now. And this is just for my peppers and my onions. So we're gonna put that like that, and we're just gonna heat this oil up just till I see it glisten and kind of get a little ripples on the top of it, and then that's when I add my peppers and my onions to it. I might start out with peppers first and saute those till they get a little bit soft. Add the peppers and then let those get soft and wait for the onions to kind of caramelize. But as I do it, I'll show you guys the exact process so you can see everything step by step. Alright family, so I'm back. And I don't know if you guys can see or not, but let me see if when I turn this light on if that helps. If you guys can see the ripples on the top of the oil, that means that it's ready. It's nice and hot. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is add my onions in there. Kind of hard taking a filming video without a tripod. Maybe that's what I need to get next. But I add my onions in there and I let them saute. Let me go and grab a spatula real quick so I have something to stir these around with real quick. One sec. Alright, so I went and got my spatula so I can kind of get everything here coated in that olive oil. We're just going to let these cook a little bit until they get a little soft. And then at that point, that's when I'll go ahead and add the peppers. But as my onions are cooking, this is when I go ahead and I add my garlic salt just to the onions to give them a little flavor, because you know, around these parts we need a little flavor, a little seasoning, you know. So that's what I went ahead and did. Add the seasoning to my onions, so the whole meal is going to be seasoned. And you'll see me season along the way or whatever. But this is what I do. And we'll just let that cook. And when it gets a little soft, I'll come back and you'll see me add the peppers and a little bit more seasoning. And then we'll go from there. But I'll be right back. The onions have been cooking for about 5 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and add the peppers in. These are red and green peppers. Just going to add them both in there. And when I cook onions and peppers like this, I like to cook a lot because you can use them in any given day. Like just putting them in a tortilla shell because they're already seasoned up real good. And you can just add a little salsa to the top, a little sour cream, and have you a veggie fajita basically. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with this mixture after you season it. It's not just for tacos. You can add a little steak to it, some spices, a little rice. Got you some pepper steak and rice, a little gravy. There's a lot you can do with it. So that's why it looks like there's so much, because in this house we use it for multiple different things. So, but anyways, that's rather here nor there. But as you can see, I just kind of stir it around. I'm going to wait for the peppers to get soft. Again, I'm going to go in with my garlic salt. Season that a little bit. And a little bit of black pepper. Add some of that in there. I don't know about you guys. Has anybody else tried this brand black pepper? This shit is spicy as hell. That's the spiciest black pepper I've ever had in my life. But I only add a little bit to everything because it's really, really spicy. So if you like a spicy black pepper, try that brand. Because that brand, oh my God. It'll kill you, I tell you what. As spicy as it is. But I'm just going to go ahead and let the peppers get soft. And the onions, I'm going to let those caramelize a little bit. I'm going to put a lid on it so it can, you know, get the juices all flowing up in there. You know what I'm saying? And when that happens, I'll come back. Let me say this. In our house, what we do is we buy the big packs of ground beef. And we split them up. So that way you're saving money because you get a better deal if you buy a bigger pack than you would if you buy the smaller packs. And when you get home, just split it up yourself and then you can unthaw it as you need it for meals. So what I do for my ground beef, because we like ours in little bitty chunks or whatever, like not really chunks, like that would be too big, but I kind of crumble it in the pan first. And then after I have all this ground beef crumbled in here, then I just go behind it with the spatula and break it up even more. So it's nice and tiny and fine. As fine as I can get it anyway. Sometimes I can't really get it too fine, which is fine, but we kind of like ours smaller chunk like Taco Bell, you know, around these parts. So I just continue to do this. Get all this ground beef in here. And then when it's in there, I just take my spatula and I chop. Just keep chopping it up as it's cooking, as small as I can get them. While it's cooking. And also what I do is I take half of my seasoning packet and I put it in the ground beef while it's cooking. And then after it's done cooking, I put the other half in and I let it simmer. And I don't drain my meat. I don't like it drained. I feel like it gets kind of dry. So that's why I don't drain the ground beef. But you guys will see. I'm just going to keep browning this up. Sprinkle half of that packet on top. Stir it up while it's cooking, and I'll show you guys what's up next. Always ask me, how do I get my my refried beans so smooth? Like they come out of the can just like this, and this is just one 16-ounce can of the Old El Paso black bean refried beans. This is what was on sale. I normally buy the you know, the regular refried beans. I guess they're pintos or something. I don't really know what they are, but I normally buy that. So what I do is I go and I add about a half a cup of water to this mixture while the heat is on. And I normally keep it on low when I'm making this. I put it on low. I add about a half a cup of water and about 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon, yeah, about 1 tablespoon of the taco seasoning, so that way your beans taste like taco as well. Because I figure most times when you have refried beans, they're really not tasty. Like, they're okay, but they lack the taco flavor that I like. I guess I'm trying to say. I guess they lack the cumin that's in there. So I just like to put a little taco seasoning in there to make the whole thing cohesive, if you will. So yeah, I'm just going to add a half a cup of water to this, and as it's warming up, I'm going to continuously stir, and you guys will see how smooth and creamy it gets. That's what I was trying to say, not smoothie, but smooth and creamy it gets. So yeah, you'll see that. Okay, so I added my water in here, and it's a little watery, but you see how much smoother it gets? Well, as this mixture heats up, it's going to get thicker, but it's still going to remain smooth and creamy. So it's not like paste going onto your burrito. So yeah, that's my trick on how I get smooth and creamy refried beans. Smooth, creamy, and tasty refried beans. Kind of looks like baby poop right now, but don't mind that. It's really good. I know it doesn't look so good in the pot, but it's really good. So yeah, I'm just going to let that warm up. I'm going to come back over to my ground beef that's cooking over here. And this piece right here was still frozen a little bit, so I'm just going to shave the sides down. Take the cooked part off and flip it. Take it off the bottom, like so. Go ahead and start chopping. Smells really good, y'all. If only YouTube had smell-o-vision. But yeah, I'm going to continue to let this cook. It's probably going to take another 10 to 15 minutes for all the ground beef to cook up. And then I add my seasoning to it and let it simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes. So, this is what I do. So y'all, I was shocked to find out how many people do not cook their taco shells. Like, they are disgusting if you don't cook them. So I put mine in the oven. This one kind of came all janky, but I'm using the Old El Paso. Well, damn, my beans was Old El Paso too. So it looks like we're Old El Paso out tonight. So yeah, I'm about to put these bad boys in the oven on 350 and let them bake just until you kind of smell them when they cook. They smell kind of corny. That sounds kind of weird, but they do. They smell kind of corny, and they get like a golden brownness of them. Like right now they're like yellow, but once you cook them, they get like a golden color, and they become more crisp. And that's when you know they're done. You take them out, because if you leave them too long, girl, you're going to have some black taco shells, and that is not cute, nor is it tasty. So I'm just going to put these in the oven, and I'm going to check on my refried bean situation here. It's looking good. Heating up well. Just like the family likes it. And we got the ground beef over here. Stewing away. Simmering away. Well, right now it's boiling. I gotta turn my heat down, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down and let this simmer. This is after I added the water, the seasoning, everything, all the good stuff. Put this on low. And yeah. Sorry for the ending, y'all. I didn't get to plate it the way I wanted to so y'all could see exactly how we eat it. Somebody came home and was extra hungry. So yeah, this is exactly how we make our tacos. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up, like I said in the beginning, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.